This video is over. Or so you thought.
Alright, the review is about Hades, the king of the underworld. Abilities, death from below, he basically just teleports, hits your enemy from underneath, and attaching blight to them. When he attaches blight, he's able to use 2 of 4 abilities. Now, his Shroud of Darkness is a silence that pretty much turns into a fear once enemies are blighted. This move only lasts for like 1 millisecond, in my opinion. It's almost useless unless they're either close to your tower or close to an objective that can hurt them, or close to enemy team that just needs you to do that little bit of CC. It's not a huge chunk of CC, so don't be trying to use it as a guardian technique. Devour Souls. Basically, Hades detonates his blight again, and then on top of that, it heals him. But get this, the more enemies around him, along with the blight, it doubles his damage probably per person. So his detonate heal is absurd. Literally 65% of this man's health can come back if you've built him the right way. Hades has very broken damage. Numbers wise, his magical power scales off of almost 70% of the damage he does. But this is probably his best ability, other than Pillars of Agony. Alright, so, not only does this man give himself buffs, but per tick he's doing damage, and he's stealing, defenses from you. I think the first tick is like 10, the second's 15, and so on and so forth. It goes up to 30. That's not a percentage, it's just taking the number, the raw number of 30, off of you. I think that's also physical and magical debuff, so it's stealing protection as it gets stronger, as he's ticking. Now the debuff lifetime is 4 seconds. That's very short, which is really good, but that's happening over a 0.5 seconds. So if you just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, I think it lasts for 4 seconds. But Hades is meant to just go in there, blow something up. If he can take out 1 to 2 people, that is great. You should not play him as Guardian, because he does not have a lot of peel, and if the enemy team is built to pretty much stop him, it is a problem. Now we get to Blight. Hades' normal staff attacks apply Blight. Blight pretty much is just like his little, okay, I have marked you. But those who are affected by Blight, their magical power and physical power is reduced. So therefore Hades is more along the lines of, you can build me tanky, and enemies will deal less damage to me also. If you use my ult, I will become the center of attention. People will either flee from me, or they will try to burn me down very quickly. Because the more they sit in that ult, the more they get debuffed. Hades is very good for debuffing enemies, blowing them up, and just being an all-around straight, bomb. He's a glass cannon if you use him the right way. People are playing him mage because he's meant to be played mage. I like Hades, but I see too many people playing him as a fallback, let me just sit there and be patient type. This guy is meant to run out, blow you up, and it'd be like, I'm done. I mean, he's a weird flex as a mage. He's a mage hunter in my opinion. I liked him better when he was guardian because he didn't have a lot of attention on him. So, I mean, do with that information as you will. You can build him lifesteal. Everyone's going to build him lifesteal, even though it's 3 detonates. It's just a thing you do. It's like, try not to build Anubis without lifesteal. Then you have a problem there. But Hades and Anubis are very close. The only difference is one teleports, the other one cones you in CC. I feel like Anubis is more powerful than Hades. I don't care what anyone says. But Hades is more smarter as a play. He can trick a lot of enemies. Hades' main weakness when I play him, for me it's more along the lines of if someone knows exactly my playstyle and how to punish it. There's not a lot of people in the world that can do that. I'm not gonna lie to you now. A smart player possibly can if they just sit in tower and play baby all day. Because Hades, believe it or not, he can stall out. He can stall out his damage. And a lot of people don't understand when I say stall out. When I say stall out, I mean his very nature is I need to blow you up, grind, and get past you in order to keep my dominance very high. If you just sit there and outlast Hades until 10, 12, 13 minutes, he's practically useless. Don't let him get any kills. But if it's a 1v1, you don't have much of a choice but to fight him. This guy's gonna destroy you unless you build magical defense and something to stop his heal. But other than that, a smart Hades will still know a way to get around that. So, it's a 50-50 chance you're gonna win against him unless you're just made to beat him, you know, god-wise. There's not many mages that can go toe-to-toe with Hades. I feel like his numbers are broken and pretty much he debuffs just way too much. Tiamat can probably beat him. She gives herself defenses. She's like the polar opposite, but she also spawns her own minions, which will probably be her undoing. I've never really one-to-one them, but that's about it. That's literally about it for Hades. I can't say any more or say any less. You'll have to play him and take the journey yourself to get this man diamond. I've been playing him since, you know, season 2, possibly 3. The gods, they say his difficulty is very easy, but I agree that his difficulty is very easy. You hit your 1, which is your square. You go in and hit your 2 to spread more blight. But enemies who are all over the area and they scatter or separate, this is where it gets hard because he has the single target and he's an AoE type based god. So if you focus everything into one person, you can kill them, but just note, if you have wasted your whole kit, you're about to get lit up and everyone's going to chase you down and blow you up. That's the end. But this god's very broken. Very broken. Like, history-wise, my man's got a 65% win rate. Even if you were to nerf this god, I feel like it's not going to do anything. If you shrink his damage down, yeah, maybe his win rate will go down because people will stop playing him because he got nerfed again. Maybe. But I'm still going to play this god no matter what. He's just my favorite. He might be easy, but an easy god makes people look stupid. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, as you've seen in the clip, he just shows out.